we are trying to summit Mount Princeton. I think the hardest part will honestly be the road up there. This is wild. Plan is to be on the trail around 5:30 at the latest. So the trail is pretty solid for about 0.2 miles, and then it just turns into boulder field, loose rocks around the last 1,000 feet. It's actually really beautiful up here. I am currently in Denver, Colorado right now at Kevin's place, and I'm heading down this weekend to the collegiates to climb a couple of 14ers. Hopefully bag around 5 peaks in 3 days. We'll see how my knees hold up and how it goes, but I'm going to begin packing and head down there soon so I can beat traffic. I have been staying in Kevin's place on the air mattress for past couple of weeks, if not longer. All my stuff. It is everywhere, and it is quite a difficult way to live life, but I do really enjoy the freedom and flexibility that comes with kind of living out of your car and living at friends' places and not really having your own space. So I'm going to pack up, bring all my camera gear down there. Tomorrow we are trying to summit Mount Princeton. I think the hardest part will honestly be the road up there, which I've heard sucks, and the weather. There's supposed to be a storm coming in sometime around noon tomorrow, so we're going to be getting up early and trying to beat it. It's only about a 7-mile hike with about 3,000 vertical feet of gain, so it's really not that bad, but it's a little scrambly at the top. So get an early start. Hopefully we can get down early, start to recover, and then on Sunday I think I'm going to try to do Yale. So for now I'm going to pack up, drive down, meet up with some friends, and get ready to get back in the mountains. I'm stoked. So it is 8 p.m. I'm in Salida with a couple friends. We are getting ready to go to bed. It's clear now, but there's been some pretty intense weather, so plan is to be on the trail around 5:30 at the latest. Hopefully summit by 9 and down by 11ish until morning. Waking up at 4 a.m. See you guys then. 4:12 in the morning. We are about an hour drive from the trailhead. I gotta drop my car off at the beginning of the road, and then we get in Austin's car because he's got a 4Runner. We're gonna check the forecast before we actually do get going, but for now it's looking pretty nice. We drove about 2+ miles up that road, which made it a lot easier. The road fucking sucks, so if you don't have a 4-wheel drive car, wouldn't recommend taking it up here. But now we're only about 2.5 miles from the top. Bit of a hiking on the road. Clear weather right now, which is sweet, so gonna try to get this done pretty quickly. So the trail is pretty solid for about 0.2 miles, and then it just turns into boulder field, massive rocks you're stepping up and over, loose rocks. The trail is still really wide, so you don't need to worry too much about like, exposure and stuff, but it's just going up and over boulder fields the whole time, which isn't my favorite thing to do, but it's not too bad. Sun is finally up, feels really nice. The wind has actually calmed down a bit. Yeah, it's actually really beautiful up here. Pretty easy and straightforward. A little bouldery, but you know, still a maintained trail the whole way. And we're on the last stretch here, maybe the last 1,000 feet. Yeah, I think this will probably take us 2 to 3 hours, which is nice. It's pretty quick. So far, I wouldn't say this is one of my favorite 14ers, but it's a good one to kind of just get done quickly. trail. It's just a little bouldery, and then you get here and it's steep, and it's just loose rock. It's a cat burner. It sucks. So I've already said it once in this video, but coming down, I just got really off trail. Stick to the all trails as best you can and keep working at it, because there's a point on this trail where you just jut up and you go straight up to the ridge line. That's where you want to stay. There's another trail that looks like that continues straight forward and traverses beneath the boulder field. But what happens is then you get off route and you have to end up working your way through a boulder field that's kind of like a maze. Yeah, I've gone off trail twice now and gotten into some pretty sketchy places that I didn't really enjoy having to get through. So yeah, just be careful and make sure you know the way. Back of the car, took us about 3 hours. I thought that hike fucking sucked, but seems pretty popular, so yeah, enjoy it.